I thought it was time for an update video on the house. As you can see, we have a new roof, a new facade, new windows. We've been living in here since December 2018. There's still a few little things we want to accomplish, but I think that will always be the case. So let me show you what it looks like now. So on your right, when you come in the front door, is the guest room. It looks a little bit different now. We have a kitchen over here for our guests. I left the stone walls exposed like we wanted. Unfortunately, after we uncovered the wood beams, we discovered they weren't in good shape, so we had to put in all new wood beams, which definitely delayed our progress. It's a simple little kitchen for our guests. I think the light is really nice down here, and it'll also stay very cool in the summer. Then I have a bathroom for our guests with a giant heating system. It even stretches out here. It's a lot bigger than we expected. They call this a fuel cell system. It creates energy and heats. So a nice little bathroom for our guests. The shower behind the massive heater. On the left, we have the room that was called Mike's hobby room, or the man cave. Surprise, it's now a table tennis training room. There's still a little work to be done in here, but it already serves its purpose. So we're inside the front door. We also had this arch made a bit higher so that people like my husband and the men in his family don't constantly bump their heads, which I think also makes it a lot easier to see the vaulted ceiling here. Got a light that nicely shows it. You can see we had to put some new tiles back here. And here is like a tool shed, workroom. Then we have a door to the garden. So the garden. Still needs a lot of work. But I couldn't wait to plant some things here. So if you watched the last video, you remember we said we wanted to put a terrace on top of this shed here. Well, we did. The terrace isn't completely finished yet. We still need to put some planks down on the floor. Right now it's in the shade, which we'll be grateful for in July, but it gets a lot of sun in the mornings. And we have a really beautiful view of the other neighbor's garden. So this is the living, eating, dining area. We were able to keep the original ceilings in some spaces, and others we had to cover it up because it wasn't in good shape. Here is my lovely, lovely kitchen. We had a woodworker in the Ore Mountains make this for us because the room has no right angles and none of the prefabricated kitchens could fit in here. I am quite pleased with it. Then we have a really big dining table, also by the same woodworker, so that we can entertain a lot of guests. And we've opened up this whole level into one space. Here's the living room. There's still some things we want to do in here, but something to look forward to. Okay, then we have here a little guest bathroom on the left. And a pantry, which I also love. My father-in-law has been building so many shelves for us, and I'm so grateful. Okay, on to the next floor, which is where our bedroom and office areas are. This floor is not as opened up as the other. Here we have our lovely spacious bathroom. Using this room makes me very happy, almost as happy as the kitchen. This was previously a tiny little bathroom, and now it's the laundry room and Penny's bathroom. Then we've got this kind of large room, which is our bedroom and my office. The bed is also by the same woodworker. Originally I wanted my own separate room for an office, but because of the positioning of chimneys and bearing walls, we weren't able to do that, but this works out just fine. Then I have an amazing and really too big walk-in closet, again with wonderful shelves built by my father-in-law. The room is really much bigger than we would have designed it, but again, because of chimneys and load-bearing walls, I get a really huge closet. And down here, Mike has his office. We're still working on furnishing it. When we designed this layout, we were worried that the room would be too narrow, but it's perfect. We can also have a guest sleep on this futon. Okay, the attic. The attic still needs a little love. But for now, it's mostly for storage. The attic was actually a lot of work for the workers and for us because we wanted to put a lot of insulation, and then they had to drywall, but we asked them to please keep these wood beams exposed, and that was a lot of a hassle for them. And then painting was even more fun. But it's a really cool space and lots of space. We built this dividing wall so that back here we have further storage. And here we have our ventilation system, which is kind of a unique thing to have in a house. All our ventilation, heating, plumbing, and such was done by Bergel and Schulze. This is an unpaid ad.